How's it going, boys and girls? Welcome back to episode 2 of my NHL franchise mode. We left off at the free agency. As you can tell now, there's actually the overall showing because I took off Fagawar in the previous episode, just for this year, until I get new scouts in the following year. So like I said, Toffoli, Pavelski, Duchesne, Tarasenko, you have the whole list here. Definitely want to get Toffoli. That's the one guy I'm really looking at getting. Because guys like Pavelski at 39 years old, he just wants to go to a cup contending team. What I'm going to do is sign him to a 1-year contract, though. The 3 years, 9.9 is just not going to cut it for me right now. So I'm going to do 1 year. He wants 10.5. I'm going to give him 11 mil. If he accepts it, that's great. If he decides he wants to go to a contending team, by all means, I hope he has a good career. But I'm hoping he signs with us and just teaches our young guys to play the game of hockey. If we have a good season, he could have a nice cup run with us again. And if not, we could decide to just trade him at trade deadline, worst case. So we'll do the 1 year, 11 mil. We'll see if he accepts that. Other things I was looking at was getting a defenseman. I'm debating on trading Matheson just because with Lane Hudson coming up, I know Matheson's also a pinch. So it just won't work with our coaching scheme. And I want to give Lane Hudson the minutes. So I'm going to probably trade Matheson for either a prospect or a pick. And I'm going to try to sign a defenseman who could play with Lane Hudson. So hopefully more of a defensive defenseman. Now, I was looking at Brandon Pesce, but 29 years old, 5 years left. Even him, I feel like he wants to go to a contending team. Looking at Tyler Myers. And the reason I say that is because I'm going to put Reinbacher and Mailloux for 1 more year in the AHL. And then I'm hoping maybe at the end of this year, if they gain, I could bring them back up. Or next season, I definitely want them both in. So a guy like Pesce is just going to be tough to sign him now and then I'm going to probably have to trade him the year after. So we're going to go with Tyler Myers. There's 4 teams interested, and rightfully so. The guy is 6'8", 240 pounds or something. You have Chicago, Colorado, Buffalo, and New Jersey all interested. Buffalo makes sense. They did draft him, so it'd be a pretty cool story if he does go back, but I don't care about that story. I want him, so I'm going to give him... We have the salary, so I'm going to go 3.750 for Tyler Myers. So I'm going to offer that. Hopefully he signs that deal. There's one more I wanted to get, and it was a sniper for the AHL. I'm going to bring up Sean Farrell. I was really thinking about it. I'll show you more or less the lines that we're going to go through, but I'm going to bring up Sean Farrell next season. I'm going to play Joshua Roy in the minors. So I want a guy who could shoot the puck for Roy so he could actually get that PPG once again this season. I don't want him to start playing with bums, and then he gets like 50, 60 points, doesn't really gain. I want him to get even more than PPG, and for that I think we need to get a sniper. So I'm gonna look for a guy who's cheap, maybe a guy who needs to revive his career type of thing. Rana, honestly, that might actually be the one. 24 points in 82 games. The guy was able to score goals, 10 and 20 here. Between injuries and just a weird career, man. 13 and 26, like that's almost a 40-goal season if you do the average. So 11 and 39, this was his earlier days. 25 and 69, 24. Like, I'm not saying he's a crazy sniper, but he could definitely do better than 24 points in 82 games. And let's see, he played probably like 3rd, 4th line minutes. So I'm going to sign him. It's perfect. Do a 1 year. I'll give him a bit of change, so 1.250. And he could be my first liner for the AHL. So I did a little pre-scouting here, and I'm going to get rid of Justin Barron. I feel like he won't really fit with our scheme. We already have an offensive defenseman in Lane Hudson. I want to get guys like Reinbacher and Mailloux going next season. So I'm going to get rid of Justin Barron in exchange for this guy who they want to get rid of. Let me try to pronounce this. Marit Kusnutdinov. All right. So 21 years old, 5'11". He's a sniper. First year in the AHL, so he didn't do that well. He played 17 minutes, about second, first line minutes. So not the best, but he's 21 years old. We're going to try it out. Probably going to be our second line AHL sniper after Verana. So I'm going to do a 2nd round pick and him for Justin Barron. Looks like it's pretty even value, so let's check this out. Perfect. So trade accepted. On behalf of the Minnesota Wild organization, I accept your trade offer. We'll see you out on the ice. We'll go find trade and we'll do Mike Matheson. Let's see what we can get in return. Okay, so first trade is from the Boston Bruins. Already, I'm definitely not going to do this trade. It's a pretty good one. But, like, I don't really need Allmark with 1 year left. And I'm definitely not sending Matheson to the Boston Bruins. So, we're going to go next. It's so tempting to just press accept. Kopitar and a second. Listen, I'm just not going to do it because, like, I... Just no chance. There's zero chance LA does this trade. Zero. No. Philippe Danault. We get Toffoli and Danault back? Nah. Yeah, so I think what we're going to do is I'm still going to probably try to trade it to him. But let's try to get like a first round pick or something. It's more the salary I'm seeing. Okay, so let's just see something. All skaters. Salary. Dubois. Yeah, no, I'm not taking that contract. Zero chance. An Atkinson contract, maybe? So let's see. Cam Atkinson. I mean, like, listen, you get Mike Matheson. It's a pretty good trade-off. You still have a whole bunch of good forwards, so you do Doughty, Matheson, Anderson with Clark, let's just say, Gavrikov and Spence. It's a pretty solid top six. So give me your first-round pick. That's what we're going to do. So I think this is pretty fair. A first-round pick and Cam Atkinson for Mike Matheson. So trade accepted. Beautiful. Mike Matheson to the LA Kings for a first-round pick and Cam Atkinson. Wow. All right. That's a pretty good trade. So I'm going to flip Cam Atkinson to the New York Rangers, get that salary off my board. And we're going to get in return, I don't even know his first name, B. Oathman. Before I forget, we definitely need to sign this guy. I don't know how I completely just went by him last video, but Vladimir Moroza, 6'5", 202, the 3rd overall pick, 17 years old. Offer contract. Boom. So 78 overall already. He's going to be a good minor guy this year for sure. So I know I did say Milan Lukes is the guy we are signing, but for story's sakes, let's just say Martin St. Louis has just got a contract renewal, and he's staying for another 5 years at 2.190. So Martin St. Louis, you're staying in Montreal. Tyler Myers and Toffoli to sign with us. Come on. So Tyler Myers, extremely happy to accept your offer. Perfect. Felix Sandstrom, extremely happy. Verana, extremely happy. So all we're looking for is Tyler Toffoli. No, I'm not doing that either. We're going to keep those guys. Beautiful. All right, so our team's looking pretty good. Yeah, that looks good. Tyler Toffoli back with the Montreal Canadiens. Okay, so a little undercover trade here. We're going to be trading Philip Mechard to the Dallas Stars in exchange for this Leon Bichelle guy. This guy's a 6'5", 222-pound beast. 76 overall, top 4 defenseman. He'll play alongside of Reinbacher. All right, so here are the lines. We got Cole Caulfield with Nick Suzuki and Uri Slavkovsky. Tyler Toffoli with Kirby Dach and Sean Farrell. What's good about this is we could always intertwine with the lines. He fits perfectly on the first line. Caulfield fits better on the second. Toffoli fits better on the first. We could mix and match this top 6 to see what sticks, but for now we're gonna go ahead with this. David Perron with Newhook and Gallagher. Armia with Dvorak and Anderson. And we have Harvey Pinard and Evans as our depth forwards. For defense, we have Caden Gooley and Tyler Myers. David Savard playing with Lane Hudson. Jack Eye with Jordan Harris. Sed Kovacevic is our depth defenseman. For the power play, we're going to go with this as our setup. Toffoli down low. I feel like he could be that sneaky rebound guy. He's just a good finisher all around. Caulfield with the one-timers. Slavkovsky on the other side for one-timers. Suzuki, just the typical half wall, pass to Caulfield or just rip his shot from the point. I'm going to do Kirby Dach at the point here as my quarterback. Before last season, he was actually playing there on the power play, and I kind of actually liked him there. He was making he was setting up some nice plays, and if he wants, he could take a pretty heavy slap shot. Excuse me. 6'4", 216 pounds. So, yeah, he could always let it rip there. Line 2. We got Newhook with Sean Farrell, David Perron there taking the one-timers, Lane Hudson quarterbacking this power play, and Caden Gooley on the other side. I kind of want to give this guy some power play time too, see how he can perform. I have other things up my sleeve, but for now we'll do it with this. 4-man power play, Suzuki, Caulfield, Slav, Doc. Second line, we got Newhook, Toffoli, Farrell, and Hudson. Penalty kill, we got Gallagher, Dvorak, Jack-Eye, Savard. Toffoli, Suzuki, Gooley, Myers, Newhook, Doc, Hudson, and Harris. PK line 1 like that. 2, 3, and then goalies Montembeault and Primo. For the AHL, it's looking pretty nice as well. We got Vrana with Beck and Roy. This guy with Kidney and Othman. Heineman with Simoneau and Perreault. This is going to be a weird one, but just hear me out. We're going to go Vladimir Moroza on the last line with Condotta and Pezzetta. The reason I say that is because his chemistry is not the best, at least for this coach. It's different from my NHL coach, so we'll see how that one plays out when we bring him next year. But for now, he fits well on the fourth line. I'm going to obviously bump him up if he decides to do well. I'm going to play him on the first line power play still and the penalty kill, but he's a 6'5" beast. I want him to bully his way to the top line. But for now, I feel like chemistry-wise, this is what works the best. So this is what we're going to do. Defense, now that I just made that trade, I'm actually going to put him in. I hope he fits on this scheme. Yes, he does. Beautiful. He'd actually be better here, but maybe I could do that. I'll do Struble with Reinbacher, Mayu with this guy, Engstrom and Norlinder. I didn't really do the power play, but I'm going to make sure, yeah. So Moroza's there. That's fine with me like that. And then penalty kill. I want to make sure Moroza is there. So Moroza's right there. Perfect. So yeah, this is our AHL line. Sandstrom and Price is our goalies. All right, before we get into the home opener, I just want to show you the Utah Steelheads jerseys. So it's a bit more red than the Arizona Coyotes, but it looks pretty nice, I find. It only shows the home jersey, but you could imagine it's basically just inversed white as the main color with red lines. But that's your Utah Steelheads. All right, so it's game 1 of the season. The 2024-2025 season. Tyler Toffoli is back in Montreal. Let's see what's going to happen. We're playing the Washington Capitals game 1. So it's kind of unusual. I feel like we usually play Toronto as our game 1. But it's going to be the Washington Capitals, and we'll see how it goes.
Opening night here with EA Sports. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. These nights are always so much fun, so exciting, and a night where anything can happen. There is something magical about opening night, and we are set to get underway. The Canadiens kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Moves it quickly over to Slavkovsky. Quick shot. How did he stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Oh, what a hit against the boards.
Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. He's lined up, and then he's taken down.
He's got a step. He scores! Number 1 on the season.
It's got to feel good. You know that you're setting yourself up for the rest of the season.
Zone. And he slides it quickly to Toffoli. Big save.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Here's a shot. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? My goodness, look at this. The pressure is really starting to cook. Here's another shot. Oh, consecutive stops. Wow. Gain the line. Jack-Eye's got it in the defensive end. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
This is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
The Canadiens will play it from the defensive zone. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Scores! Well, how's that for a killer penalty?
That's turning a PK into a power kill, James. Not just shooting it down the ice. You have time and space. Take advantage with the shorty.
Here he is in close. Scores! There he is, TJ Oshie. Not Sochi anymore. He just continues to score. Washington's got to be feeling good after getting that one, Cheryl.
Well, they're certainly feeling good about themselves now, James. The body language has changed. They're on their toes. The confidence is lifted.
He scores!
A pair of goals just 20 seconds apart.
Incredible. Look at this. We've got a brand new game now.
A comfortable lead. It goes by the wayside.
Along the boards. They've got some momentum here. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in.
What a stop by Talbot. And it takes a shot. And a great save. Save made by the goalie.
And the sacrifice with likely their family in the building. Just an amazing moment. You got to soak it all in.
Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset. Weir to take possession with the two centermen tied up. And he takes the dish. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about
Talbot blocks the shot. His presence known on the ice. And he makes a stop with the glove. Wilson swinging the puck through center ice. Feeds it over on the attack. Great save from in tight.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
In all alone. Oh, beautiful save. Puck grabbed by Beauvillier. Oh, saved it. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
White continues here, but this crowd scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine!
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they were...
And that's intercepted! Into the offensive end now. Shot! Answers the call with a big save! And we're going to get a face-off after the offside here in the open ice. Puck scooped up by Perron. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. And that's broken up. They've got a 2-on-1. Shot! What a save! Oh my goodness, I thought they had it there off the rush.
You think it's almost in? He finds a way to get to that puck. Such an athletic goaltender.
He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. He's going to look to drive the net and shoot the puck, given that he's one goal away from his next milestone.
A center feed! And a new pass! Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. Picks up the puck. Oh, he saved it! Oh my goodness, what a
Oh,
stop!
that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that.
Montreal's got the puck in their own end. Takes a shot. Oh, what a blocker stop by Talbot. Quick shot. And too much traffic in front blocks that one.
The medical staff is waiting at the bench here, looking at him to get off the ice, but he is really struggling in significant pain.
Here's a short pass to Gallagher. Slip feed. One-on-one with the goaltender. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Here's a backhander. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Montembeault. They're like a swarm of bees out here with this pressure. Quick knock on his own end. Montreal's got the puck. For Pointo. Scores! The captain comes through. Myers looks around. Sends the feed in front. And that's intercepted. Quick feed to Ovechkin. Cutting to the front of the net. Big time save by Montembeault. Denies him again.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
They are really starting to apply the pressure here in the offensive end. Tremendous puck control here. And the D's got it here. And the D comes out transition. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck in their own end. Oh, going wide. Toffoli's lugging the puck. Here's an on-man rush. Denies him on the stopper. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Here's a collision with some authority. And at the blink of an eye, look who's checking in here.
Gotta jump in. You can't have your star player in a fight, not just getting injured, but hey, you need him on the ice. So jumping in, a valuable component of any team.
And ding, ding, it's all over.
Yeah, the bell has rung, and he certainly got his done.
The Canadiens have it against the wall. Puts it on net. Big stop by the goaltender right in front. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Nice poke check. Drives to the sweet spot. He scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor.
Moves it on over to Slavkovsky. Here he is in close. Scores! And look at that wave. Hang on a second here.
I do not think that this is going to count. The official waved it off immediately.
Oh, boy. No change in the score as that goal was waved off, and we are ready to drop the puck.
It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Here's a chance in front. And that's saved with the stick by Caulfield. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. To the front. Oh, what a move in close. Makes it look easy with the stop. The Canadiens will play it against the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Myers. Off a stick and they can't connect. Played big in the moment there.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the